All right, welcome back, everybody. It's time for another edition of Calhoun County's Most Wanted, the program where you get to help make Calhoun County a better and safer place by helping us lock up the bad guys and solve some crimes. I'm Chris Wright, your host, along with Calhoun County Chief Deputy Matthew Wade. Good to see you, Matthew.
Good to be here, Chris. I feel a little rested. Had a great Labor Day weekend. It was awesome. So
it was a good weekend. The weather turned out pretty nice, and
pretty weekend. Good activities. A lot of football. It was good national.
Yeah, it was. All right. Well, let's talk about how good our viewers have been over the last week.
5 more arrests. Y'all have never let us down. There they are. 3,788 people put in jail, all because you were willing to get involved. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Of course, we put the individuals on this TV show every week, but we also do Facebook videos. You can go to the Calhoun County Sheriff's Office Facebook page and like that page, and then those videos will show up on your Facebook feed.
Absolutely. We got over 33,000 people that follow our Facebook page, not to mention the people that watch our show faithfully. Every time I go in a restaurant, somebody says something. But in today's world, it used to be if we just had a picture or somebody, just kind of word of mouth. But in today's time, if people especially have video cameras at their home, which many people do, we have solved several cases in the past several weeks because people had a picture or a video from somebody coming to their house, and they give that to us. We put it out there, and we've had over 150,000 people look at one photograph.
Yeah, those surveillance cameras, it used to be they were very expensive, hard to install, and you had to change out tapes all the time. And then if you did actually catch something on that video, unless a TV station decided they were going to show that video in their news because it's some really big crime, very few people would actually see that. If you found the person, you had some evidence, but you never really very often found the person because of that. Today, the cameras are not expensive. They're easy to install. You don't have to change out videotapes on them. It's done online or on your computer in the cloud. It's very simple. And then if you actually catch something, we can put it on this show. We can put it online on the Sheriff's Office Facebook page. We can share it with thousands of people and very often get some information back.
Absolutely. And those thousands of people who see it, they can share it. So, I put a home camera system at my house, very cheap. I did it myself, and trust me, if I can do it, anybody can do it. But in today's technology, it even has the sensors where something walks by, it'll email me and text me what it captured. So having a home security system where somebody kicks in your door, it goes off and notifies law enforcement, that's one aspect. Having a camera is the next step, because when they kick in the door, time it goes off, it goes to the alarm company, calls 911, gets to us, and we get there, they've had some time to get some stuff and go.
Yeah.
Having the video cameras there to at least give us an idea of who they were, what they were driving. Man, I tell you what, the most recent, we had 3 burglaries up in the north part of the county. I'm not ready to say their names, but those snapshots have revealed some suspects, and I think we got them. So,
and even if it doesn't save your stuff, even if they get your stuff and get away with it, it can help you get back some peace of mind because you have some resolution to the issue. You know who it was and that they've been caught or whatever, and it can help the next guy down the road.
Absolutely. If for $200 to $300, you can have a very nice camera system put up. Even if you just put 1 or 2 cameras up, one on your front door, one on your back door, one on your driveway maybe, and catching those people coming by it really helps us, because a couple of those burglaries we did solve, we probably wouldn't have, barring the fact that we didn't have their pictures to show. So.
All right. Well, there we go. We need to get a grant from the government so that the Sheriff's Office can buy us all video cameras.
That sounds like a good idea to me. That would help us out tremendously.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to show you some pictures. See if you recognize somebody, and you can help us find them when we return on Calhoun County's Most Wanted.
The Ford brand has always brought you impressive style and legendary quality, and Sonny King Ford brings you the lowest price and the largest inventory, new or pre-owned. The new 2015 F-150 gets the best gas mileage of any truck without giving up its powerful towing capacity. The iconic new 2015 Mustang, with its classic pony car looks and hunkered down stance, preserves a legacy that defines American motoring. For over 93 years, Sonny King Ford, for the best cars and best price.
Amazing grace.
How sweet the sound that saved
a crackhead,
drug addict, alcoholic,
meth freak,
a rich
like me.
I once was. homeless,
broken, sad,
just lost. But now I am sober.
happy.
I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Every day, shattered lives are restored thanks to the goods you donate to the Salvation Army.
AOD Federal Credit Union. You already know their friendly staff and great loan products. So here's reason number 8 to choose AOD FCU, a new all-platinum Visa credit card. Call 1-800-637-0299 or visit AODFCU.com to start earning 1% cash back on purchases. Your good credit earns you a better rate. A new Platinum Visa card. Another reason you belong at AOD Federal Credit Union.
I have a lot of land that I have to keep up. I'd recommend Mahindra. I've never had any trouble with mine. Like I said, I do a lot of bush hogging. I do a lot of garden tilling. The service department has been great. Every time I've ever called or needed anything done, they have done it for me.
Hey folks, come see us at Foothills Tractor. We're your one-stop shop for anything you need. Locally owned, locally operated, give you the best customer service guaranteed.
Hi, I'm Katina Houston Stroud, and this is the Family Tip of the Week. Do you have a strong-willed child? You're lucky. Strong-willed children can be a challenge when they're young, but if sensitively parented, they become terrific teens and young adults. Self-motivated and inner-directed, they go after what they want, and they're almost resistant to peer pressure. As long as parents resist the impulse to break their will, strong-willed kids often become leaders. So what exactly is a strong-willed child? Some parents call them difficult or stubborn, but we could also see strong-willed kids as people of integrity who aren't easily swayed from their own viewpoints. Strong-willed kids are spirited and courageous. They want to learn things for themselves rather than accepting what others say, so they test the limits over and over. They want to desperately be in charge of themselves and will sometimes put their desire to be right above everything else. And when their heart's set on something, their brains seem to have a hard time switching gears. Strong-willed kids have big, passionate feelings and live at full throttle. And often, strong-willed kids are prone to power struggles with their parents. However, it takes two to have a power struggle. You don't have to attend every argument to which you're invited. If you can take a deep breath when your buttons get pushed and remind yourself that you can let your child save face and still get what you want, you can learn to sidestep those power struggles. In other words, don't let your 4-year-old make you act like a 4-year-old yourself. No one likes to be told what to do, but strong-willed kids find it unbearable. Parents can avoid power struggles by helping the child feel understood even as the parent sets limits. Try empathizing, giving choices, and understanding that respect goes both ways. Remember, strong-willed kids aren't being difficult. They feel their integrity is compromised if they're forced to submit to another person's will. If they're allowed to choose, they love to cooperate, so give them choices. This, of course, calls for some flexible parenting. Looking for win-win solutions rather than just laying down the law keeps strong-willed children from becoming explosive and teaches them essential skills of negotiation and compromise. And it also gives you, as the parent, some peace of mind. For more family tips, please contact Family Links at 256-820-5911.
And welcome to this week's edition of Calhoun County's Most Wanted. First up on our lineup this week, Bernard Davis. Mr. Davis, last known to be living in Anniston, he's wanted for probation revoked on assault third and probation revoked on attempted breaking and entering of a vehicle. And we'd like you to meet Lisa Pruitt. Miss Pruitt, last known to be living in Ohatchee, she's wanted for failure to appear on domestic violence third assault. And this is Jamie Collins. Mr. Collins, last known to be living in Hobson City, he's wanted for bond revocation on possession of marijuana first, use and possession of drug paraphernalia, and obstruction of justice by using a false ID. And meet Donovan Smith. Mr. Smith, last known to be living in Ohatchee, he's wanted for probation revocation on possession of marijuana second. And have a look at Shauna Weinthal. Miss Weinthal, last known to be living in Oxford, she's wanted for failure to appear on possession of marijuana first. And this is Jonathan Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, last known to be living in Jacksonville, he's wanted for probation revocation on harassment ×2. And last up for the first half of our lineup, Gary Reeder. Mr. Reeder's last known to be living in Ohatchee, he's wanted for failure to pay on reckless endangerment. And that's it for the first half of our lineup. Stay tuned for the second half later in the show.
Welcome back to Calhoun County's Most Wanted. We'll have some more bad guys for you here in just a second. But right now, Susan Williamson is joining us from Altrusa Club. Good to see you, Susan.
Thank you.
All right, you're looking like you're ready to be at the lake today.
I am. We're all getting, our Altrusa Club is getting ready for our second annual Girlfriend Gala. And this year's theme is Vacation Destinations. So I have opted to sit at Lake Life, and I'm actually helping decorate that table. So I'm in my Lake Life attire, minus my sunglasses and big sun hat.
So instead of like a masquerade party where you dress up as somebody else, you come as yourself, but like you are where you really want to be.
Right, right. Girlfriend Gala is a unique event to Calhoun County. It's a tablescape event themed around a destination. And so this year we have the moon, Saturn, Taj Mahal, India, Morocco, Paris, Hawaii, the Caribbean, Southwestern Dude Ranch.
That's where Matthew's going.
You're going to the south? Oh, okay. Well, it's girlfriends. It's girlfriends only. So send your wife. Send your wife.
Now, John Garlic gets to go, though. Why can't we go? John Garlic's going to be there?
John Garlic and Derek Brown are our MCs extraordinaire for the evening.
He's wearing a Dude Ranch hat.
Yeah.
Actually,
so you got a little eye candy for the ladies.
We do. And actually, I know what he's wearing. I don't know if I should share that yet or just surprise the ladies that evening.
I think you should surprise the ladies.
I think we should. I think we should.
I have an idea what it might be.
But we have 20 tables, and each table will accommodate 8 ladies or 8 girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
So we still have a few tickets left, and you can buy those by going to Eventbrite, Altrusa Girlfriend Gala online, and pick your table that you want to sit.
That's what I was going to ask. You get to choose which table you want. Some of the tables may be sold out, but
some may be sold out, and like I said, we still have seats available at some of the tables. And the tables, each table is sponsored by a wonderful sponsor. And so they had the option to decorate their table or have someone decorate it for them. So even the Willow Tree in Jacksonville is doing Woodstock, 3 days of peace, love, and music.
now from the pictures I saw of Woodstock, you just come covered in mud.
Well, I don't think that they will come covered in mud, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Sounds like it. It should be a good night.
I think one table theme is even Saturn. They're going to Saturn.
What would you wear? Do you get a?
I don't know.
That's the great thing. You can come up with so many different things. You can wear a spacesuit if you want to, or I guess you could be an alien. Or
but it's just a fun night, and it's really for a good cause because the funds raised from the event will support not-for-profit organizations in Calhoun County that provide services to women and children.
Yeah.
And we have to take care of the women and children. They're our future.
We do.
And so this event allows us to do that. And as I said, the generosity of the sponsors, that allows us, to offset the cost.
And not only do you come dressed like you're going somewhere, somebody actually will go somewhere, right?
Yes, they will. And that's one job that John Garlic and Derek Brown have. For a $10 chance, you can buy a key that might open the front door to a historic home in St. Eustatius, which is in the Netherlands. And it's a 7-night stay, and we are giving you also a $1,500 travel voucher to go with that trip. And you have a year to use it, and you can go online and book your week. It is a 2-bedroom, 2 baths, so it could be 2 couples, 4 girlfriends, and it's just a darling house, and you can see those pictures on our Facebook page, which is Altrusa Girlfriend Gala on Facebook.
All right, very cool. So you get to dress up, have a good night, have some fun with all your girlfriends without the guys being there, except for John and Derek, and they don't count.
Oh, well, we're looking forward to having them there.
And then you may end up getting to go off and take this amazing trip there as well. So really cool. But like I said, the important thing is we're having fun, but we're raising money for the great things that the Altrusa Club is doing, helping the women and children in our community. And a lot of people just don't realize how many women and children in our community really do need some help, and how much their lives can be improved if they get just a little bit of help.
That's right. And in addition to providing financial grants to the organizations, the Altrusa members actually do hands-on projects too. So an example of that would be recently we gave a financial grant to Habitat for Humanity. And then we came together with our spouses and children, whoever we could drag with us, and cleaned up a block on Constantine Avenue along with the owners. So we pressure washed houses, painted foundations, hauled debris to the curb, and just had a wonderful time together. So We really are trying to make a difference in the community.
And that really does make a difference. I know, Matthew, you see this. It's one thing to go out and say, okay, we're going to raise this money for this good cause, but we don't really understand this cause. When you go out and you see what's going on in the community, it makes the huge difference.
You got to have the sweat equity. You got to have buy-in. So just giving money is one thing, but being a part of something it brings a whole different level to it. So absolutely, doing something like that, being part of it I think makes the difference.
All right. Well, Susan, we've got to take a quick break. We'll be right back here in just a second and talk more about the second annual Girlfriend Gala in the Altrusa Club when we come back on Calhoun County's Most Wanted.
Ready for a new ride? Get ready for Rig. I'm Rig A. Marole, and I am ready with all the fancy jargon, made-up expenses, marketing gimmicks, and flat-out lies that you've come to expect when you go car shopping. You want to pay way too much for a piece of junk like this? Get a load of me, Rig A. Marole, at your neighborhood used car dealer. I'll have you marolling off this lot in your new vehicle.
I'm Marty Boyles, and I guarantee no rigmarole here at Jacksonville Auto Sales. Just good cars and trucks at fair prices. We're in Jacksonville across from Walmart, or find us on the web at jascars.com. Remember, Jacksonville Auto Sales, home of the no rigmarole deal.
I have a lot of land that I have to keep up. I'd recommend Mahindra. I've never had any trouble with mine. Like I said, I do a lot of bush hogging. I do a lot of garden tilling. The service department has been great. Every time I've ever called or needed anything done, they have done it for me.
Hey folks, come see us at Foothills Tractor. We're your one-stop shop for anything you need. Locally owned, locally operated, give you the best customer service guaranteed.
Amazing grace.
How sweet the sound that saved.
A crackhead, drug addict, alcoholic, meth freak, a wretch like me.
I once was
Homeless,
broken, sad,
just lost. But now I am sober.
happy.
I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Every day, shattered lives are restored thanks to the goods you donate to the Salvation Army.
The Ford brand has always brought you impressive style and legendary quality, and Sonny King Ford brings you the lowest price and the largest inventory, new or pre-owned. The new 2015 F-150 gets the best gas mileage of any truck without giving up its powerful towing capacity. The iconic new 2015 Mustang, with its classic pony car looks and hunkered down stance, preserves a legacy that defines American motoring. For over 93 years, Sonny King Ford, for the best cars and best price.
And welcome to the second half of our lineup. First up this half, Philip Ledbetter. Mr. Ledbetter, last known to be living in Anniston. He's wanted for theft of property by deception. And this is Sharinia Jackson. Miss Jackson, last known to be living in Anniston. She's wanted for failure to appear on possession of marijuana second. And meet Gregory Gardner. Mr. Gardner, last known to be living in Brunswick, Georgia. He's wanted for failure to pay on possession of marijuana second. Take a look at Jessica Towsey. Miss Towsey, last known to be living in Anniston. She's wanted for failure to pay child support, the face of a deadbeat mom. And this is Ronald Seymour. Mr. Seymour, last known to be living in Anniston. He's wanted for failure to appear on domestic violence second. And this is Gregory Nicholson. Mr. Nicholson, last known to be living in Jacksonville. He's wanted for failure to appear on writing multiple worthless checks. And that's it for our lineup this week. If you have any information on the whereabouts of these folks, and we hope you do, please give us a call at Crime Stoppers, 256-238-1414.
All right, we'll have the Crime Stoppers segment of the show here in just a few minutes. Also, our crazy criminal of the week. You won't believe what this guy did. Susan Williamson is our guest right now from the Altrusa Club. We're talking about the second annual Girlfriend Gala that's coming up on September 22nd
from 6 to 9 at Buckner Event Center.
Which is a great place. It's just beautiful out there.
It is a beautiful venue, and it really will showcase the 20 tables that'll be decorated around the theme, Vacation Destination. They'll all be in one big room. And we have a dance floor.
You know what I really love about the theme and the way you're doing this with the tables? You've got, everybody gets to choose the table that they want to be at. Of course, there's a limited number per table, but you choose. you're going to be going to this event where there are going to be some people that you know, I'm sure. Most people will know some people there and have some friends there. But when you choose this table, you're going to end up choosing a table that you're going to have something in common with some people that you don't know. You're choosing maybe the old Hollywood table, and you end up sitting with some people that you would never know, but now you've got something in common. You both like old Hollywood or whatever, and so conversations go, and you get to know people in a fun way.
Well, and that is exactly the purpose of the gala. You know, Altrusa Club is relatively a small club. We have about 25 members. We've been in existence over 50 years. And it's an international club and throughout the United States. But we have a relatively small number of members. And so in the past, our fundraiser was poinsettias and pecans. And we decided we wanted to involve more of the community in our efforts to raise money. So the Girlfriend Gala does that because it brings 160 girlfriends together to learn a little bit more about what we do and maybe even decide to join our journey and join our club.
Now, Matthew and I are already jealous that we don't get to go. Our wives can go, but we can't. But now, Matthew, you're really going to be sick. Have you heard that Zoe's on the Lake is catering?
I hear they make awesome cakes there.
Well, and I'll just say that the menu is pretty Caribbean and pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Now, you know, you say you can't come, but you could be a gala server if you had that night available.
Can you buy
we
the
can
tickets
talk
and
about
you can
that.
Get a chance for the Netherlands, or is that just for
Well, you send your wife with about $100 so she can, you know, get 10 keys.
I don't know if I have $100 or not.
Make
She
sure.
knows, but I don't know.
Susan, if his wife wins, he won't be going.
That's right.
Well, you know, I mean, somebody's got to take care of the kids, right? So you send her and 3 girlfriends or sister-in-laws or relatives or whatever.
I understand.
But, you know, you got to sacrifice something, right?
Every day.
But we have some wonderful sponsors who have given us their home. And we've worked with AAA to see about the travel voucher that we're offering is $1,500, and they said that's a very generous help to get there. So in today's travel, with people have Sky Miles and credit card miles and things.
But even if you don't win the trip out, you know, just a night out is a big thing. We just went up to the mountains and had a little getaway with myself and some of my buddies from high school. And it was great, loved it. You really need to do those things to reconnect. My wife, I try to give her some of these opportunities, and she doesn't take them as often as she should. We need to encourage our wives, not just let them, but encourage them. Of course, you know, they can go without our permission if they want to. But get out there and have some fun time without us.
Well, you could go online and buy 2 tickets for her and a girlfriend and send them.
Yeah.
But it'll just be a wonderful night, and it'll, like you say, it'll be a time to come together and with other girlfriends and help the women and children in the community.
So tell us a little bit more. We got just a little bit of time left. Tell us a little bit more about the Altrusa Club.
Altrusa Club is a group of very busy professional women in the community that come together monthly and do hands-on projects in the community and raise funds to support many organizations in the community. And so those are part of the funds that we raise through the Girlfriend Gala.
Are you looking to expand the membership?
Yes, we are, and we just restructured our membership. So typically membership was every month you met at noon for lunch, and we've restructured that because we have members who can't meet at lunch. Maybe they can only meet at night. So you might want to join for 12 months out of the year or 5 months out of the year, or just be a gala volunteer or Altrusa volunteer and join us in our projects that we do. And one thing I want to say about the projects that we choose as members, we all have input into these organizations, and we educate each other about awareness in the organizations and what they do. And we decide as a group which ones to support and how to support those. And we'll actually have a luncheon this spring and invite all of our sponsors and make those gala grants, as we call them.
So if you've got a certain organization that you really believe in and you want to get some extra support behind it by being a member of Altrusa, you can help potentially get the whole group to support more of that organization.
Right.
Everybody's got a voice in that.
Right, and it spreads us out. I mean, you know, we're just a small group, but we're able to do so much more because we include our families, our children, and that actually shows them and educates them about the community as well. So.
Absolutely, very important thing to do. So again, if people want to find out more about the gala or just about Altrusa Club, how can they get in touch with you?
They can go to our Facebook page, Altrusa Girlfriend Gala, is one Facebook page or the Altrusa Facebook page, or they can call me 256-453-2618. I have so many phone numbers, I had to decide which one to give you. But anyway, yeah, they can call me and we'd love to talk to them about it. We've actually got 5 new members right now who've just joined us. So if you have a really busy life and you can't do a lot, but you want to do something, Altrusa is definitely worth taking a look at.
Very good, Susan. Thank you very much. Good luck with the gala and everything else.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have the Crime Stoppers segment of the show and our Crazy Criminal of the Week on Calhoun County's Most Wanted.
AOD Federal Credit Union. You already know their friendly staff and great loan products. So here's reason number 8 to choose AOD FCU, a new all-platinum Visa credit card. Call 1-800-637-0299 or visit AODFCU.com to start earning 1% cash back on purchases. Your good credit earns you a better rate. A new Platinum Visa card. Another reason you belong at AOD Federal Credit Union.
I have a lot of land that I have to keep up. I'd recommend Mahindra. I've never had any trouble with mine. Like I said, I do a lot of bush hogging. I do a lot of garden tilling. The service department has been great. Every time I've ever called or needed anything done, they have done it for me.
Hey folks, come see us at Foothills Tractor. We're your one-stop shop for anything you need. Locally owned, locally operated, give you the best customer service guaranteed.
Amazing grace.
How sweet the sound that saved.
A crackhead, drug addict, alcoholic, meth freak, a rich, like me.
I once was.
Homeless,
Broken. Sad.
just lost. But now I am sober.
Happy.
I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Every day, shattered lives are restored thanks to the goods you donate to the Salvation Army.
And welcome to the Crime Stoppers portion of our show, where we ask you to put on your deer stalkers and help our investigators with these cases. First up, on August 31st, this vehicle was broken into at Old Sulphur Springs Road in Wellington. They got away with some clothes. And sometime between August 29th and August 31st, a vehicle was broken into on Old Sulphur Springs Road in Wellington. And that's it for your caseload this week, just a short caseload. If you have any information on these cases, please give us a call at Crime Stoppers, 256-238-1414. Remember, we want your information and not your name.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Yeah, Matthew, last week we talked about the individual that didn't like her mugshot being shown on the Facebook page of the sheriff's office, so she sent them a different picture, said, hey, could y'all use this?
Sure.
And that helped them find her. This time it's a little bit different. In Citrus County, Florida, they do a Wanted of the Week, which is similar to what we're doing, but they focus on one person. They put out this little poster. They put it online, and Mr. Mac Yearwood here thought, you know what, that's a pretty neat poster. I'm proud of that. So he used it as his profile picture on Facebook.
And they wonder what got their attention to where he was, right?
Yeah. He ended up getting shared quite often. You know, people agreed with him. You know, that's pretty amusing. Good job there, Mac.
He's proud that he violated a protection order, 2 counts of battery. I'm proud of that. Let me put that on social media because I am so proud of me beating up on people.
Yeah. And when they found him, and he was recognized because of this, he also had some marijuana that fell out of his pocket. So.
Jeez. You know, sounded like he was a fine fellow for it to happen to. So.
All right. So, yes, we do encourage you, if you see yourself on this program or on the Facebook video, if you would like to take a screenshot and use that as your profile picture, go right ahead.
They can call us. And
we'll send them a picture.
We'll send them a picture of a car. All right.
That's all the time we have for this week. We'll be looking for you again next week, but hopefully not in the lineup on Calhoun County's Most Wanted.